Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your love message reading. So I'm gonna be picking up your energy and the person you're dealing with. And yeah, this is like a free flowing intuitive reading. Please take it as it resonates, okay? Okay, without any further delay, my friends, let's get into this. So, your current energy, I got Tower in reverse and the Five of Air. The right of the back, what I'm getting, Capricorn. So there is something crude, something very raw that trying to coming out of a very polished situation. And I feel like there is a inhibition from your side to not to make it happen, not to make it bring it to the reality. So what I mean by that, I feel like there is something really something very truthful that wants to come out of a very comfortable situation that you are in. I don't know whether it's in your life in general or pertaining to this relationship, but there is something, no, something, the truth that nudging on the surface and they wants to come out, but you are constantly kind of delaying it. You don't, it's almost like you are in a denial to see it. I feel like you can sense it, that there is something that needs to come out, that there is something that needs to come in the open air and to be discussed or just to be acknowledged, but you are constantly denying it. You don't want to see it. You feel like it's with the Five of Air, you feel like it's gonna, this situation that wants to come out, that crude, like what I said, the crude, the rawness, that wants to come out from a very polished situation. You feel like if this come out, if you really acknowledge it, if you really confront it, it's gonna put your condition in a very risky position. Meaning maybe you have to, I don't know, maybe you have to lose something. There is a sense of loss. Like not loss means like not like people pass away and people break up, not like that. Like loss, like you may have to, if you really acknowledge it, maybe you won't be able to work where you work. If you acknowledge it, maybe you don't able to be in this relationship right now. And if you really acknowledge it, then you have to move from where you live. Like that kind of, there is a certain sense of movement, certain sense of risk that comes with this kind of acknowledgement, comes with this kind of confrontation, and you are purposefully, very methodically and strategically kind of putting it aside. Is it a bad thing? We don't know yet. Maybe that's what you need to do at this moment. We don't know yet whether you are really trying to maneuver through this moment right now, or you are just denying it because you just feel, you just denying it because you are afraid. Whatever reason it is, we are going to go deeper into the situation, but that's where you are. I feel like there is a sense of you almost feel like that if you really confront this, if this truth comes out, if this reality shows on its own, then you are gonna, there is a risk. You are like almost like walking on a eggshells, like on the edge, and you feel like you are gonna lose a sense of security, a huge sense of security that you need at this time. So there is like that kind of energy that you are vibing right now. Let's see where your person is. They have Page of Fire in the world. I feel like wherever they are and wherever they are in their life, there is a something that something that sparked their inspiration. Like they are, it's kind of wild, it's kind of wild. Maybe they wanted to something that sparked their inspiration, that pushing them, that nudging them, that urging them to take a risk and bold move, and they are ready to do that. And to the point, they are ready to do in certain extent, they are not, they are just not ready. They can do anything. They can travel across the world. They can, there is like almost like a opposite energy that I'm coming from them, like that I'm getting from them. It's like they are ready to do, like they are ready to, like, cross the ocean to make it happen. You know what I mean? That's kind of zeal, that kind of vigor, that kind of push and drive that I'm getting from them with the world card there. I feel like they are ready to, like, make it happen no matter what, at what cost. They are not holding anything to their chest which can prevent them to not to make this bold move. And something, I don't know what it is, but something in their life really sparked their inspiration. Maybe they have been sitting on something, very, I know, like mundane or made very domestic atmosphere for quite a long time, and they feel like they have not done anything that really speak to their, spirit, and something sparked that spirit again, and they are like, okay, this is my chance and this is my opportunity, and I'm not gonna let it go. So they are coming from a very dedicated, very devoted, very focused, very, very rugged kind of energy I'm getting from them, to be honest. And you are like, no, no, this is my home and I'm not gonna let it go. This is my home, I'm not gonna slip it away from my hand. So there is like a this polar opposite energy kind of coming together and make it a very concentrate, intense energy, like within this connection. So let's see what's happened in the recent past that kind of that's kind of that's kind of lead to this situation. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you have three of wands in reverse, like okay. I really feel like you don't want any change right now. Ten of cups in reverse. Okay. Oh, hold on, hold on. They corrected me. They said this is past. Don't jump. Okay, I'm gonna slow down. Four of cups in reverse. Wow. Capricorn. Okay, I feel like in past, actually this is opposite. In past, I feel like that there is a sense of lot of disappointment. You feel in past like, you set intention in the universe, you set goals in your life. Okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna be bold, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna, get out of my cocoon, get out of my boundaries and kind of do something. But every time you tried to do something, it felt like you were just, it did not give you, it did not bring any kind of emotional satisfaction. It did not bring emotional satisfaction. What it did, instead of bringing some kind of relaxation, some kind of contentment, it riled up your emotion in a certain way where you feel like that you had no control over it. You feel like that those kind of raw emotion is controlling you rather than the vice versa, other way around. So there is a sense of edgy, sense of, again, I'm getting this sense of on the edge kind of feelings, not really feeling settled, not really feeling that you, and when you are not settled, when your mind is like very sporadic, very chaotic, it's kind of very hard for you to really manifest, really focus on your work, really focus on things that you wanna manifest and bring it to reality. And that was a huge like irritation for you. You don't like that. And like that happened in the recent past. So there is a big time of disappointment, big times of, maybe you tried to do many things in your, like maybe you tried to shake up your life a little bit, like by changing career, or by changing jobs, or moving from one place to another place, or just shake up the things within the relationship, try to do different things. Or maybe you even tried to move on, like move on means like I don't know, like like when like upgrade within the relationship, try to take it to the higher level or something like that, however you resonate with that kind of definition. But like whatever you try to do, it kind of fall back on your face, very flat, and you feel like that it really did not give any kind of sense of achievement or sense of satisfaction. At the end of the day, all it created chaos, it created emotional turmoil, and it made you very unfocused from your, it took away focus and it took away concentration from your work, from your skill, from your goal that you wanted to achieve. So there is a lot of this kind, and you not necessarily, I'm also getting that, if you're connecting with this, that this past almost make you feel like that you don't want to put any kind of intention. It's almost feel like you don't like this kind of intention setting, you don't like this kind of like shake up, move off, change your life, that kind of attitude anymore. You feel like, you know what, not every time life needs to be changed, not every time life needs to be shaken up. You are kind of you are kind of went more of an inward kind of approach. You feel like, okay, I need to figure out what I have, I need to focus on what I have rather than what I can have. So you are like focusing, you are kind of more of a taking of a Taurus kind of attitude rather than Capricorn kind of attitude. You are like, okay, let me focus on what I have rather than what I can have. It's not the time for achievement, it's not the time for shaking up, it's time for what I have and make it more stable. So that's what you are coming from in the, and with the Four of Cups in reverse, which is like a Cancerian energy. Yeah, there's like a lot of, like you are a kind of person, I feel like if you're connecting with this energy, it is very important for you to sit on the matter before you make a decision. You are not like a fiery, like, like boom boom boom, like on the go all the time, dodging the, like dodging the punches all the time and kind of making through this kind of zigzag way to the destination. You are like a kind of person who needs to sit on the matter, sleep on this situation, then come, kind of, like do a little bit of calculative analysis of the situation, then come to this conclusion, what kind of next step you want to take. And that takes a lot of, Four of Cups, what is Four of Cups? Like, look at this situation, like image, it's like it giving me this kind of having, like, have the capability to concentrate, not only concentrate on your, like, on paper goal and pros and cons, but also concentrate aligning your emotion and spirit so that you can make a solid sound decision. So in that case, you need that kind of peacefulness, you need that kind of calmness around your environment, within your environment, and they did not happen. So you feel like everything kind of shaken, and that's why you are resisting. Now I understand why you are resisting the tower. You feel like, I feel like you are in your situation, like a lot of changes is happening. This person that you are dealing with, this person is very expansive. They don't like, sitting in the same ball, on a same ball for quite a while. So they like to shake things up. And if you are intertwined with this connection, you intertwined with their energy. So you personally, I don't, maybe you have a lot of Taurus, lot of earthy element on you, like fixed energy, Leo, Aquarius, like Taurus, and what's the other element, and Scorpio, like those kind of fixed element you have maybe a lot. So it's you are like, give me a break, I cannot just switch, like there is a, this connection is kind of, not only within this connection, is kind of asking you, almost like demanding you to change and shift things very very quickly and very repeatedly and very, like, and you are like, no, I don't want to do that, because you don't function well on a go, but this person does, I feel like. And so there is like an energy clash right there. Okay, let's see what's happening, what's in their past energy. Oh my god, 3 cards just flew out of it. Okay, so they have 10 of Wands in reverse, they have Empress in reverse, they have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, like I said, this person, you guys are very different when it comes to how to manifest things. Because look at this person, recently what happened, this person like to, they thrive in chaos, and there are many people who do great in chaos, and there is nothing, there's like another dimension of existence. You thrive in peace, you thrive in control, they thrive in knowing that they cannot control anything. They thrive knowing that they have so much to do that they are like all the time like consumed by this work. Because 10 of Wands in reverse, I feel like they recently finished some kind of cycle, whether maybe they have finished some kind of big project in their workplace, maybe they have finished some kind of goal within this connection, maybe they have finished something in their life, some cycle has come to an end, and they are like, oh, they're like this kind of, almost like I'm getting this fire and kind of energy. The moment one thing ends, they are like immediately think about what's next. And you are like kind of person, the when one thing ends, you want to enjoy what you have achieved, and then you want to move on to the next. So this person does not allow, it's not does not allow, that's their life, that's the way they live. They don't like that space in between from one step to another step. They just, okay, if I finish something, what's next? So 10 of wands in next, in reverse, I feel like they recently kind of, like tied down something, some kind of major thing in their life, whether it could be anything that is seems major to them, and they feel like, okay, what's next? And because empress in reverse, they really, I'm getting that they have, okay, oh my god, I'm like on the race kind of energy. When I'm getting into their energy, it's almost feel like that they don't know how to sit down. They really don't know how to sit down. There's like okay, what next? What's my next plan? What's my next move? Like empress in reverse, they really want to have everything. They want to acquire, they have a lot of ambition in life. They want to acquire. Empress is like an embodiment of the four queen, four element. So they want to do all these things. They want material achievement, they want spiritual upliftment, they want their mental agility, they want their emotional depth, and they want to go everywhere like full force. And it's like their life is feels like that they don't want to lose a single moment, like they want to utilize every moment, and they're kind of on the edge about it. Like I'm really feeling that in my body. I'm like, okay, what's next? I'm like, if my voice is even racing, like that kind of energy. Like it's nothing wrong in that. It just, you two have a, like, if they drive a car in like 150 miles an hour, you drive in like maybe 70, it's like that. And it's like you are like, your head is spinning, because of that. And nine of pentacles, I feel like there is a lot of, they have this tendency, no matter how much they get, they always feel like they're lacking something. Nothing gives them a sense of satisfaction, sense of contentment, sense of, okay, I have it, let's enjoy it. Nine of pentacles is like, okay, I have this, I built my own stability, let me enjoy what I built. There's again this kind of Virgo earthy element, and they don't vibe with that kind of earthy element. Maybe they have a lot of fire and air, and on their chart, like this, like a lot of movement, agility, almost like a vibrating agility. And it's like, it's they came from that, the energy, and they're like, okay, what's my next? And look at this, they got page of fire. What is page of fire? A source of inspiration. So right after 10 of wands, they said, okay, now I finish this chapter, what's my next? They already moved on to the next one, and you are like, no, tower, I'm not gonna bring this change right now. Let me settle what I have right now. So there's like a conflict of energy here, even though I don't see any conflict within the relationship, but there is a lot of energetical conflict here. Okay, let's get into the emotional realm, like how you're feeling about where you are emotionally. Ooh. Hold on, it fell on the ground. Nine of cups, look at this, they have nine of cups in reverse, and you have sorry, nine of pentacles in reverse, nine of cups. Emotionally, you just, okay, you're in a good place, Capricorn. You're in a good place. I don't know, I'm getting this notion that you may not need to rush anything, because it feels like, look at this, when I'm getting into your energy, I'm more calm, I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, I'm feeling more comfortable in my body, like I'm really viscerally feeling it. And whenever I'm getting their energy, I'm like, ooh, I don't know, I mean, it may work for them, and definitely it won't work for you at this moment. So energetically speaking, let's see what else. Oh, okay, you got moon in reverse and then king of swords together. Let's guess one more, because this is such a nice energy coming. This is such a nice energy coming. Hold on, these cards are all giving me trouble. I don't know, I heard this song right now. Have you heard this song? It's called well, look, hello, trouble, 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 welcome home. I don't know. I feel like they are singing like that. They are really, they have a special friendship with trouble. They thrive in trouble, they thrive in chaos. That's very interesting. And they do very well in chaos. And they're like, okay, bring it on, that kind of energy. Okay, Hierophant. See, I told you there is a heavy Taurian energy I'm getting. Maybe you have you are really embodying the Taurian energy. Like what I have, let me nourish what I have. I have. Okay. So okay, let's get into this. So your emotional realm is Nine of Cups. I feel like you really, this connection particularly riles you up a lot emotionally. You feel like, sometimes you feel like not going with the flow. Sometimes you feel like, oh, maybe you doubt yourself, your own judgment, sometimes because you are not at the same speed at them. And you definitely care for them, the connection is here, so you wanna be supportive, but at the same time you cannot be supported by breaking yourself, right? So that kind of notion sometimes makes you feel like, oh, maybe I am too controlled, maybe I am too, like cautious kind of mentality, maybe I am not a risk taker, maybe I am this, I'm that. Most of the time that emotion comes from the source of negativity in your mind, because you want to be there for them, you want to support them, but at the same time you cannot support them when you feel like you are on a cyclone all the time and you are going to throw up all the time, you know what I mean? So but now emotionally you feel like you are letting go all this. Look at this, you're like, you know what, I am not going to think about all this, that I am more controlled, I am not a risk taker, I am this, I am that, I am trying to curb other people progress and this and that. I'm not gonna think about all this. I'm really gonna just let all this, like, I'm sorry, I've ever curse, like, let's all this like BS emotion away from me. And it's time from Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is very much, you're focusing on your own mental emotional stability. You wanna be, Capricorn is like, you guys are very, very, very loyal. Like you wanna give so much to maintain a connection. Sometimes you lose yourself in the process, and emotionally you are right now, you are really feeling like, no, I don't want this, I have to collect my own emotion thoughts first. I need to take care of I need to prioritize how I am feeling. And if that means that it's gonna, you're kind of letting go of this negative repercussion of feelings and emotion that you feel, like that's the, with the moon in reverse, I feel like that there are times that you really feel that you don't know what you are exactly feeling in this situation. You feel like you feel guilty, and then you feel good, then you feel, no, I need to go with this, I need to support them, then you feel like, what about me? So there is like a constant dichotomy of this kind of different emotion comes out. And because of this polarity, you feel like your emotion, you don't know exactly what you truly need right now. So what you are doing right now, you are really putting intellect and mental in your heart. You are saying, okay, king of swords right there, you said, you know what, I cannot be emotional right now, I have to be strategic, I have to have my mental clarity in order to go through this phase, because otherwise I'm just gonna be not knowing what I really truly need and want, because there is so much going on, especially with their energy. It's like too much of, it's almost like overwhelming emotional, yeah, stimulation for you. So you feel like right now, in order to really make balance, like bring balance to your life, you need to be someone who is like methodically using mental energy to stick with what they feel, like what they, not what they feel, what they need to do. So you are like, you are not getting into too much your emotion. I feel like that's very good, Capricorn. Use your mental intellect, use your intellect right now. Okay, Capricorn, okay, I cannot do this, because if I do this, I will be losing myself. If I do this, if I go with this, I won't be able to feel content in my emotion, so I'm not gonna take this thing. You see how to, you are like putting very logical decision right now. You are not listening to your emotion, because your emotion is not giving you any concrete answer, and right now you need a concrete answer in order to feel this stable within your own energy, in order to feel that it's fine, just care for yourself. Like most of the we are now getting into that kind of mentality, but we have been kind of accustomed in a certain kind of social condition where self-love, self-care is understood as a selfishness. So we are kind of coming out of that kind of mentality. We are getting into a understanding collectively that self-love and self-care is not selfish. Without self-care and self-love, we cannot love others. Otherwise, that's why so much of codependent relationship bloom out of this, because we don't know how to take care of ourselves, we don't know how to prioritize ourselves. So you are really getting into that kind of prioritizing yourself emotionally. And look at this hierophant, you are like, you know what, yes, this is like, if it is a absolute major arcana Taurian card, you are like, okay, this is, I need to settle down what I have. I need to grow roots like what I have. I cannot just be rootless and just flow. It's gonna work for them, but it's not gonna work for me. Without judging other, you are coming to an understanding what works for you. And with the hierophant here, you are like really gaining some kind of spiritual knowledge and wisdom, so that you can stick to your king of swords kind of decision. You can stick to your mental energy without losing too much with this emotional volatile turmoil energy. So you're really putting yourself, like, look at this person is not even standing, it's like sit down, it's like you are putting your foot on the ground. You're like, you know what, this time I'm not gonna just uproot myself and move and do something new. This time I'm gonna just bring like grow roots or what I have accumulated all the time. Like not all the time, so far I need to appreciate what I have, and I need to open my heart to accept what I have gained and really nurture what I have before I move on to the next stage. So there is this sense of determination coming with the Taurian energy at your emotional heart space. It's very nice to see, Capricorn. Like, it feels like that you are unshakable. I feel like you are not gonna be pursued by any other thoughts, any other diversion right now, because at the heart of your heart you are sitting with this Taurian hierophant energy, which is very stable, very grounded, very rooted. So you are determined with that. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What's how much time I have? Okay, let's see. What's their emotional? What's in their heart? Okay, they have Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, Knot of Nine. So a lot of mutable energy. Again, see that mutable energy, like move. Lot of mutable energy. And then they have Five of Wands. Wow. Okay. So what is going on here? This person, they know that they are gonna be, they know that it's not that they're insensitive towards your situation. They are not. They are sensitive. They know that the way they maneuver doesn't really, it makes you very anxious and makes you very like strenuous. They know that. Nine of Swords with that, they feel very, actually they feel that sometimes they feel like they are being acting selfish by constantly going after this energy. But at the same time, to be honest, Capricorn, I feel like that's their nature, sweetheart. I mean, it's like that's they cannot, they feel for you. They feel because they care for this connection. I can tell that they do care for this connection, but they cannot go against their nature. You know what I mean by that? And it gives them a lot of sleepless night. It gives them a lot of anxiety, almost make them feel guilty, almost make them feel lot of bad feelings that they feel. It's like, it feels like sometimes different kind of thoughts just comes in their head, and it just, they feel like they don't know how to make a sense of this, but at the same time, with the Nine of Wands, Sagittarian energy, they feel like expansion is the only way to really feel that they are doing something for their, because this is right in their heart. They feel like, and they feel like without that kind of constant, like, go energy, they feel like they are not being themselves. So you guys are just fundamentally very different. You know, at the core of the hearts, you guys are fundamentally operate differently. And they feel like they need to just go for it. They need to have that spirit lit up in their heart, so that they can go, they can be this person who can achieve all these different things, who can be this kind of empress, who can be this kind of embodiment of all these things that they feel like life is offering to them, and they want to have it all. And there is no rest there, because with the Five of Wands, they know that this kind of mentality, this kind of speed, this kind of outlook towards life creates a lot of conflict within their personal realm. It's not only with you. I'm pretty sure this has been happening with them for all of their life. Like, it's like people leave them, and they don't want people to leave because they care, but at the same time they don't know how to hold on to this, because they are vibing on a different speed than most of others. You know what I mean? And it creates a lot of conflict, it creates a lot of heartache for them. It's almost sometimes it's even hurt their ego, hurt their self-esteem and dignity. But then they feel like that they want to achieve something. This person has a certain goal. They like, there is like they want to achieve something in their life, like something bigger, something very expansive, something very gigantic, and which needs a constant source of move and constant source of change. And they are because they know that you are not gonna be riding along with them this time. They know that, and not because they want to pursue you to do that, because they know that it's uncomfortable for you, but they just don't know how to bring things into certain equilibrium or commonality, where you both can vibe within that spectrum. You know what I mean? Because it's just a two different polar energy, and they don't know how to bring a common energy in the middle. So that's where they are. Okay, let's see your hope and want coming forward, going forward. However, okay, we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, in reverse for you. Yeah, Capricorn, you are determined. You are like, you are not, you are like, you don't want any more change. You don't want this wheel to move right now. You just want a stagnancy for time being. You just want a settlement for time being. Not for rest of your life, of course. You are Capricorn, you will be going to a next chapter, but not now. You don't want this wheel to rotate right now and bring it to the next chapter. You feel like, you know what, let me digest what I read, like that. That's definitely you want, and you hope for it. And then Two of Wands and the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, so you want some little bit of peace, so that you can strategize your move. You are a kind of person who is not, you don't do well with absolute spontaneity. You do well with strategic understanding of the current moment, so that you can strategize what you're going to do in your next moment. So with the Two of Wands, I feel like you just want to have this kind of alignment with your mind, body, spirit, so that you can strategically, very strategically figure out what you are going to be doing next, rather than really jumping into in the fire, like right there right now. That's what you are looking for. But definitely you are not stagnant here. You want this tower to come, you want this change, but not now. You want this change when you are ready to do that, after you do this strategic planning. So there is a, you are looking at something new, there is something that you want to achieve, there is something new plan that you already have. It's not that you are completely clueless what you're going to do next, but you know that this is not the time for it. And Emperor in reverse. Okay, let me get another card for this because I'm not sure about this energy. Oh, Four of Cups in reverse. Again, Four of Cups in reverse over there. You don't want to be, first of all, you definitely don't want to be emotionally discontent. Let me put it out there. You don't want any kind of emotional rile up. You want emotion to settle down. You want that water to settle down. But at the same time, you don't want to take very direct authoritative action. You don't want to be too focused on future, too focused on achievement, too focused on what next. You don't want to embody that kind of Aries kind of energy. Emperor, Aries, right? Aries in reverse. You don't want that. You really don't want that. And I feel like you are a kind of person who can tap into that energy quite easily if you really put your mind into it, and you are strategically and very cautiously prohibiting yourself to get into that kind of emperor energy, because you feel like whenever you get that kind of ambitious, then you don't listen to your own well-being. You just see the prize and you kind of run after it no matter what, and that brought a lot of unhealthiness in your life before, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And you don't want to get that. You don't want to be that ambitious right now. You want to be more of a strategist rather than active doer right now. And you don't want to be very authoritative. You don't want to take you don't want to take charges in your life right now, because you are more of a earthy element right now. You are kind of want to nourish what you have rather than charge forward. That's where you are. So yeah, definitely you are not going with this ride. That I can tell you. If you're really vibing with this energy, you are definitely not going with the ride that they are trying to build. That's like absolute no for you. Let's see what's there. Want and hope. I'm not gonna take this bunch of cards. Okay, look at this, Six of Wands. Yeah, they are looking for victory. They need that. Yeah, they are like almost like they're the emperor energy. Maybe they have a lot of fire on their chart. Like it's like the Six of Wands. It's like a Jupiter in Leo. I mean, it's like Jupiter is like expansion, and that is in Leo. Can you believe that? It's like they wanna do things. They wanna go. They wanna. Yeah. They wanna conquer. They wanna conquer a lot of things in life, and that gives them the sense of self. Hold on. Oh my god, Sun, another Leo. Maybe you are dealing with a Leo because there's a lot of fire. Five of Wands, Leo. Yeah, like, yeah, they just want to shine. Maybe this person is extremely ambitious. Like, I feel like in future, even though they are worried, they are a little bit anxious about this connection to kind of dissipate, but that's not their focus, Capricorn. They are really focused on their achievement. They want to shine. They want fame. They want acknowledgement. They want people to, like, they want fame. They really want fame. They want to be very famous. They want to be acknowledged for their whatever their skill is and whatever they do. So there's a lot of external achievement kind of persuasion, like pursued energy that I'm getting from them. Like in future, that's what they want, that's what they hope, that's what they're praying for. They're like, when it comes to two of Pentacles, at the same time, like they want to balance things. But how can they balance things? They want to balance things. That's what they hope. They hope that in future they want all these things. They want to be, maybe they are looking for to be a celebrity or something like that. I don't know, in a local celebrity or global celebrity, however, like the scope, however the scope is, the scale is, the thing is, they also kind of thinking and hoping that in future they will be able to balance more, like their relationship versus their ambition, their relationship versus their expansive outlook of life. But because it hurts them that every time they like relationship kind of fall through the crack, because they do not prioritize their relationship. Yes, they value relationship, but when it comes to between their career versus relationship, their relationship always gonna come second. Let me tell you that, no matter how much they love, no matter whatever it is, because their love lines with their shine, because sun and the Six of Wands, it's like, yeah, they cannot be hidden, they cannot be, they have to shine. And they crave for fame, they crave for acknowledgement, they crave from applaud, you know they need that in order to validate themselves that they are doing something significant in their life. But at the same time they want to bring balance. How, we don't know. That's their hope and want, so I'm just gonna let it stop there. All right, Capricorn, I hope you get something out of it, and I will see you next time, okay? All right, take care. Bye.